Well, I am having a little few issues here tonight. Let me see what is going on here. I am having such crazy times. Let me see. Let me know in the comments if you're about. I really don't know what's going on here. Maybe I need to hide that. Maybe I need to. I really don't know what's going on. Something's happening. And let's go hide. Yes, I do not know what's going on. So bear with me, everybody. Everything has gone a little bit crazy. Yes, now I've got my background up. Behind the scenes. I don't know what happened. So say hello if you are joining me, and thank you for your patience. I've got no idea what I was seeing or what you were seeing. However, it is Kay Hamilton here, and I'm here to talk with you tonight about essential oils, about your purpose, your happiness, and I would like to have a couple of things going on. So all the technical things today, I had two of me on there, and then I had my background, and your link doesn't like me either. So who's talking to me? Hello, whoever that is, somebody from Spiritual Events. So what we have to do when we are from Spiritual Events is go in and unclick our profile off our name so that your name comes up. So anyway, welcome everybody who's joining me. And oh yeah, Jess, that was really crazy because you can actually put these banners up at different times, and I've been exploring banners and looking to see what I can do with them. Now, lovely Tiffy is having technical issues with her phone, so she will not be joining us tonight. Well, sorry, she might, but she might be joining us late. So tonight I want to start off with some questions with anybody who is watching, and I would love. Oh, now I might need to give you. Oh, is that you, Tiffy? So I need to give you a new. Hang on, now I'm going to have to log into Facebook or. Oh, here you are. Move over. I'll have to give you a new link if you do want to join me. Yes, there you go. Here it is. So I had to start a whole new show tonight. So maybe Tiffy is going to join us. So do you laugh when things go wrong? When, you can throw your arms up in the air and say, oh my gosh, this is all too much. Sometimes we do that. But persevering is the way to go. So if you would like to join me, Tiffy, I have sent you the link. So if you are joining, please say hello so I know you're here. It's always a bit of a trick behind the scenes to know what's really going on for you out there in the big wide world. So recently I went to Melbourne and did an event with the lovely Gwenda, who is one of our spiritual events people who come on. She comes on a Tuesday night. And at that event in Melbourne, the lovely Luann was at this event, and I bought a set of her cards, Goddess on Purpose. So I'm going to pull some of these cards out, and let's see if we can get the conversation going. And in the meantime, what conversation would you like to have tonight? Because I would like to know, what are you grappling with in life? Yay, Tiffy, there she is screaming at me in the background. She's not really jumping up and down. Oh, gosh, whoa. What? And I don't know what happened. There was two of me. And
I will just have to refresh because I have sound issues on this end. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Good luck. Oh, dear. You look great anyway.
If I can find the button.
Okay, find the button. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more of these cards out, and let's talk about our purpose tonight. What is your purpose? So I've got, I like this. So this is a reading for all of us. So, 3 cards. The first one was project. Here she comes back again.
It's better now. Imagine that.
Fantastic. And the lovely Jess is joining us from a distance as well. So these cards, the whole deck starts with the letter P, because it's about goddess being on our purpose. So do you feel like you're on your purpose? Are you having struggles with your purpose? Are you having struggles in life? What about you, Tiff? How do you feel about all that?
I think that is a great topic for tonight, actually, too, because I think it's important to live with intent and to sort of know what like the end goal is. I also think it's important to take a moment not to beat yourself up and sort of be okay and go with the flow. So you've got to find the balance in between that so that you're okay with the now, but still moving forward. So yeah, it's very important to make sure that you're keeping your emotions in check with that, isn't it?
Absolutely. And often when we do have a project, if you're anything like me, you kind of want to get there. You want to be at the other end. And it's that pulling your threads together and setting the scene and learning new things, you know, pulling your resources together and making sure that you're in what I call divine timing. So have any of you out there in the big wide world got a project on the go? Is there somebody who has some questions about your project? Tonight we're going to talk about purpose. We're going to talk about what things trick us up, or what we're going to be offering some insights and inspiration. And of course, Tiff and I will be talking about our beautiful oils, and which we know means so much to us and have really instigated such an anchoring in the changes that we are experiencing in our lives. So, project, this first card, take a moment to project in your mind's eye all the abundance you deserve. So, if you're watching us, how about you post a comment like something positive about your projects or something positive about abundance? It is yours only if you reach out and take hold of it now. So often we get those lovely divine nudges or that inspiration and we procrastinate. Why do you think we might procrastinate, Tiffy? Have you got any reasons that you procrastinate?
Generally, I believe it's usually a fear-based sort of decision sometimes, isn't it? Like the fear of failure or the fear of not being rejected, or sometimes even like an untapped fear of success could even be at the root of these sorts of things. But yeah, I generally think that what we hold ourselves back for those sorts of reasons. What do you think?
No, I agree. And, sometimes my fears are, what's everyone going to think of me? Can I do this? How do you do it? Don't have
Yes,
the
yeah, that's a big one too. And a lot of people wonder if they're worthy of the things that they dream of as well, which is I find an subconscious a lot of the time too.
Absolutely. Do I deserve success? Have I got what I need to create whatever the project might be? Jess says, I'm building and strengthening the foundations of my body, which is a divine temple that I have neglected. I love that. You could leave off that you have neglected, but I think it's good that you know that that's where you've come from. And I've been watching you, Jess, grow and blossom and stand in your power. And I've loved the fact that you've been using these beautiful oils and love the oils. And now you've got to a point where, well, what's next for me? What is the next for me in this journey? And I got to that point with the oils when I first joined our beautiful oil community, and used all the oils and felt all this in a spiritual and emotional transformation. And then I went, well, okay, what do I need to help my body stay up and well and, in prime condition? So that is a great thing to see other people who are experiencing those things. And hi, Belinda. Good on you. Maybe it's fear of the unknown. Absolutely. Fear fear of the unknown. What's it going to look like? And fear of, uh, have I got what it takes? For me, something just dropped in then. It was that fear of not having enough to give, fear of my limitations. Uh, do you have that
That's a good
sometimes?
one. Yeah, absolutely. So when I set goals, I feel that it's very important to sort of step into that mindset. I don't so much like the saying "fake it till you make it," but that's sort of the best way to really put it. So to step into that energy or that power, or how will I act, behave, and feel when I achieve this goal? And that's the first place I start. So I absolutely find that I get obstacles and moments of self doubt that can definitely come up when I'm on a goal setting trend, but particularly because I'm trying to reach for something that I don't particularly feel I'm at yet. So it's like almost being like out of place, like standing
Mm,
out or when you're trying to
mm.
hide away. But it's not really like that at all, is it?
Well, we're so good at hiding away. We're so good at, not stepping out and not experiencing or expressing that fullness of ourselves. I know I've been like that for many years, and it's, not until I've got on and you kind of, I think these oils have definitely helped me to kind of go, oh, I can have a bigger vision. I think my years of single parenting and struggling really made me, I lacked confidence and lacked support, things like that. But, where there's a will, there's a way is my most current saying. So give us your thoughts. Let's know what you're all experiencing. Uh, the next card that I have pulled out of these beautiful deck is pleasure. Now, I love this topic because what brings you pleasure? And it says now, what is it? Now go do it. It's time to indulge in something pleasurable for yourself, goddess. So, what does that mean to you, Tiffy?
Well, I understand that self-care is very important, especially as a mother, we can quite often give out so much more energy than we receive, and that sort of, like, I guess, smolders your like inner flame and your passion out a little bit, doesn't it? So I make it a big point to take myself on dates, and I might just go to a cafe and have a coffee, or anything, just go for a walk, anything, take time for myself and slow down or do something that makes me feel good, because then I'm able to be the better version of myself and provide better outwards as well.
Mm, I like that. And basking in pleasure. Like, how often do we think about get up and go, right, what's going to bring me pleasure today? Do
I
you?
think that too, in today's society, we're sort of like we're frowned upon for doing nothing. Like, we're always trying to be doing something. Like, even when we sit down, we might pick up our phone and check our emails or even just our social media. And it's actually okay to do absolutely nothing at all. And I like that, to take moments myself when I'm actually just doing nothing, because it's really important to get that rest because it brings clarity.
Yes, yeah, that's true. And that downtime and that to give yourself that time to just be. And they say that's when your creativity drops in, when you're in that. Well, it's almost a meditative. Well, it is really. It's a form of meditation, isn't it? When you're just sitting quietly and allowing yourself to absorb whatever comes and just be in that pleasure of moments. I've been loving it these last couple of weeks because I will sit outside, or actually in my sunroom. I came home from Melbourne the other day and I was sitting in the sunroom and just sitting there, just enjoying the view and enjoying sort of being in amongst nature. And the birds, they were like a symphony. So there was these different, I don't know how many birds, maybe half a dozen different birds, and one would sing and then it would stop, and then somebody else, another one would come in, and then another one would come in, and there was this ongoing, it was like a beautiful, just it was like a musical, a bird musical. And
They're
just
lovely.
those moments of being there and connecting with that were truly magic. So we don't have to be conquering the world to feel that inner pleasure, do we really?
No, absolutely not. I think the small things really are what make up life. So if you can take a moment to appreciate them, you're in the right direction.
Absolutely. Can you see the comments? You've got
I
lovely Beck.
can. Hello, I've got some lovely friends joining in there, Manny and Beck and Carrie and
Lovely. So we're for those who are just joining us, welcome. We had a few glitches at the beginning, but we've managed to get through the
figured it out.
glitches, and we had to reboot. And so it's really good to see you all. And we're just talking about these cards, Goddess on Purpose. So the first one that came out was Project. Then it was Pleasure. And guess what the third one is? Profit. Now, how about that? So, this is a message for all of us to find our project and through pleasure, and to make sure that whatever your project is, you still be accountable for making sure that you have some pleasure come into your life. So open your heart and receive all you deserve. Now is the time for you to profit for all the work you have done. So when we have a project, and when we know we've got to put work into something, we don't always get the rewards straight up. Although I personally think just applying ourselves can be satisfying, particularly if we know we're doing something out of our comfort zone and we're doing things and we're achieving them. So my little challenge at the moment is that I've joined up to create a podcast, and I would like to be using some of my conversations, my uplifting and illuminating conversations, to put it on a podcast. And I'm doing my best to work out how to get the recording from StreamYard into a format. I'm using iMovie to get it onto iMovie and to do the intro and the recording and the outro and put it all in one file. And that is my challenge at the moment. And I've tried a few times. Today I went, I think I better take a break and just stay in the mode of pleasure, because I wasn't having much luck yesterday. So it's something that's rather exciting, because I know that when I work out how to do it, it's going to be really easy. But it's just the working it out that is tricking me
You're
at the
probably
moment.
learning other things along the way or something.
Patience.
And I get that too. And I think another thing is when you're constantly got things to do, sometimes you conquer one thing and forget to even congratulate or celebrate yourself, because you've still got to move on to the next thing. And if you forget to take that second to actually go, oh, I did it, congratulations, and pat yourself on the back before moving on to that next thing, you just feel so stuck in everything. And like, that is not a good place to be for anybody. Stuck is not right.
Exactly. So what I do is I compartmentalize things, and I think, right, this week, this is the part that I want to achieve. And then after I've done that, then I'll do this next part. So I don't feel that I have to take everything on in one load. So you just take it off in, small sizes. So tell me in the comments, hello, Christine, and hi, Tracy. And yes, loving ourselves is pretty important. Can you see the comments tonight, Tiffy?
Yes, I can. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Small, just little small pieces, just like a little nibble at the pieces, bite-sized pieces. That's what I'm thinking.
You don't
So
need to see the whole staircase, just the first step is what I like to say, or the
exactly.
next step.
Yes, that's right. And then it's not till we get to the top of the step that we get the big broad view. So we really need to take those things into consideration. So let's know in the comments, do you have a project on the go? Would you like a project? Do you feel that there's something missing in your life, or you have more to offer, or more to give, or a greater purpose? Let's know how you're going in that scene. And if you would like a personal message, let's see who would be interested in that as well. So my thing is that if we know, or we are getting what I call those nudges to do something with our lives, or to step into change, what we really need to do is make sure that we are, if we're getting those nudges, that we follow them and we take those steps. Hello, Megan. How are you, darling? I saw Megan last week. We had a most beautiful workshop last week, and we made ourselves some oil blends, and we used our Goddess on Purpose card, and we used our oil blend cards, and everybody made their own blends and named their blends. And mine cards were about it was about my passion, living with passion, and it was about primal energy. So that was pretty exciting to do that. And so we made our own, put our own intention on our own blends, put our own names to our blends.
I used my intention completely differently this week, and I used it to pick my Powerball numbers.
Oh, nice. And when do they come out? They come out tonight, do
Tonight, isn't it? So 162 million, come at me.
Oh, excellent. There you go. I find I don't have confidence, but others see me as a confident person. Yes, and that can often happen. It's interesting what goes on internally that other people don't necessarily pick up.
It is, isn't it?
And Christine, I'm working out to support children that are in need, especially orphans. Oh, isn't that amazing? Beautiful thing to do. There's a big job in the world for, children. Absolutely. Now I'm just looking for my book. So who will we choose? Get Our Farm, Beck White. I'd like one, please. Beck Wintle, sorry. So you're going to have to ask again. I'm going to get my hi, Alphonsi. How are you, darling? Beck. There you go. So I'll let you do that. I've just got to find a book to write in. So I'll write some names down when I find a book with an empty page. I've got lots of them here. I face challenges, especially in fundraising. Well, that sounds very interesting there, Beck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got, Christine. Is that how I say your name? All right, so we've got Beck Wintle. And where are you hailing from, Beck? Where does Beck come from?
This is beautiful Beck from Shepparton.
Oh, Beck, I hope you haven't been washed away. I'm an old Shepparton girl. My cousins, I used to have holidays at Shep East and on Benalla Road. My mum is from Shepparton. Hey,
It's a small world.
So have you been affected by the floods? I was actually thinking we're probably going to get some flood-affected people. I hope not. It's okay. Oh, good on you. Excellent.
So beautiful, Beck. You've been pushing so much out, almost like planting your seeds for so long, and you've been tending your gardens, and I'm getting that downtrodden feeling, and you're wondering whether it's been worth it, whether to even keep tending. Are these seeds going to pop up? And I can tell you that, you just got to keep going on, keep swimming, and maybe give yourself a chance to just sort of play and have fun with the whole situation, because there is a new positive focus on the horizon for you, and you need to be able to see it, because if you're concentrating on all of those negative things around you, you can sometimes miss a golden opportunity when it passes you by, simply because you're not in the mood at the time.
Okay. Danny Lee, I've got a Hobashan in the house. I love that. Nice. Thank you for joining us. I'm from Sisters Beach on the northwest coast of Tasmania, where it's a little bit cooler than those people maybe on the mainland. We've had the most amazing rains, and my gardens are cranking. I have the most amazing garden this year. I'm so excited. So for you, Beck, I've got the card release. I choose to release what no longer serves me and replace it with. Now, what is it that you are getting? I'm getting the feeling of uptight. Maybe it's uptight, maybe impatience, maybe lack of belief in your ability to achieve or to bring into your life what you want. So maybe that's what the Get Our Farm is all about.
Oh no, yes. If I win the lotto and buy a big property, we can all live
okay.
there.
Okay, cool. Okay. So there's something is maybe
And release is one of my favorites, actually.
something that you're holding back with. Now, release helps you to to move on from any feelings of grief, trauma, unhappiness, holding on, whatever it is that's got you caught up in your pattern that needs to be released. So that release is part of the emotion.
Feelings kit, my favorite.
Yeah, come on, tell us about release. Tell us a little
We
bit
put
about.
that on our kidney.
Yes.
Wait, right, left.
On your liver and your
liver.
kidneys. Yes.
Put it on your liver because that's where you hold all of your anger, and it's like helps you let it go on that cellular level. It's one of my absolute, and the smell is just incredible anyway.
Okay, so I'm scared to meet someone again, but really wouldn't mind a close person. I got a lot of trauma from my ex. Okay, so some healing, Beck. These oils are going to help with that, and even the emotional kit is absolutely stunning to help us to release and to move on. And the other one that's coming out for you is lemongrass, and that's about expansion. So it's the same thing. It's the same message. So it's in feelings of being restricted, and it's possible in the world. If it's possible in the world, it's possible for me, and that's the confirmation for you. So look,
I like that.
I think all of us can live in that world of being hurt and not being able to move on, but not every relationship has to take us down that road of what we've experienced in the past. So I would be encouraging you to look into what you can do to move on from that trauma. We even have a beautiful oil called Trauma Life, which is absolutely magic in helping us to release those traumas so that we can step in and experience, the next version of ourselves so that we can live life to the fullest. I just realised our names aren't up there tonight.
Well, they're above our head on the banner anyway.
True. So I don't have to worry. There you go. Excellent. Thanks for that. So, yes, you can come and find us, Tiffy and myself, on Facebook. Come and friend request us. Come and join our Essential Oil Wisdom group and come and be part of our oil immunity. Oil immunity is what Jess Miller calls us. So
I call it Oil Olympus.
Oil. I love it. So we'll have to come up with a little skit or a little poem or a little phrase.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Christine says it's taught, especially now that we face climate change and it has not rained here for 10 months. Okay, so yeah, well, we're getting lots of rain here in Australia at the moment. And Danny Lee has a beautiful garden, which is spectacular. Awesome. Are you able to read whether Manawa, Norris, are you able to read whether I'm going to be able to get out of this addiction rut I'm stuck in? Sorry to ask. Well, there's no sorries in that at all.
Yeah, and
no need for it.
You got the power, baby.
Yeah, that's right. So I believe we can all get out of our addictions if we choose to. There's no doubt in my mind. It just depends on whether you are prepared to do the work and stick with it. So Beck, Beck says send you a link. So
I did see that.
Yep. Love this. All readings are amazing. Good on you, Alphonsi. Danny Lee, you will be joining our group. Fantastic. So that's a big help, says Beck. What have we got here? All right. So I've got Belinda Jones and Kaz Zeri. If you are still on, let me know. And if anyone else would like a message, pose your question, put your intention in the comments, and we can give you a little bit of our love and care, and hopefully we can get you some inspirational messages, and highly encourage you to get yourself some oils. So they are life-changing. We've got some of our beautiful community on here tonight, like Zita and actually, who else? Danny wants a message, a general message. Absolutely. We're going to go to Belinda Jones first, and then we'll go to Danny. Sorry, Belinda. Let's see what we have for you tonight, Belinda.
So Belinda, perhaps I feel that you've like really started to like focus on where you're heading and trying to really make sure that you've got that positive energy coming behind you. And perhaps you've gotten to a stage where some old things have come up, or maybe some healing needs to be done for you to continue on that sort of journey and with that sort of momentum. It's all actually quite in your hands. I feel like you might just need to surrender your control a little bit to the situations around you, so that you can allow your relaxed energy to actually bring in your desires and help you manifest those things in your life that you're wanting for, and not work yourself up over how it's happening or how long it's taking, rather letting it be.
I like that. And I have for you motivation. So, are you lacking motivation, Belinda? This oil helps to eliminate procrastination and stress, brings more positivity into your life, and it helps with conquering fears. So, if we're letting fear hold us back, we will never feel satisfied, because we've got to move through the fear. We've got to work out, look at ourselves and really have a good hard look at it, and sit down and kind of go, well, what is it that's really, what am I scared of? And then where did it come from? And is it serving me? So a lot of what I've been thinking of myself in my own life in the last week or two is, what am I going to say no to? And what am I going to say yes to? Now, I'm saying no to chocolate at the moment, but saying yes to, instead of saying no to chocolate, I might say yes to something. When I say no to chocolate, it opens the door for where can I put a yes? So I might go and grab my nice organic dried apricots instead, because that will give me that little sweet, snack. But if we just go in with the, if we're saying yes to things we don't want in life, we are shortchanging ourselves of what we can bring into our life. And I hope that makes sense for you. I've got an itchy nose and I don't know what that means. So some motivation, and let me see, I'll give you another quick oil just to see what might be blocking you. My heart and wisdom mind are one. So it's the sage oil. So it's about you knowing that you've got the wisdom and relying on that inner knowing that you do have the wisdom, and not talking yourself out of the wisdom, and standing in that belief that you have some wise things to carry you through. So, and if you're talking about in your comment, yes, I do think I control a bit. Well, look into that. Why? Generally, if we want control of something, it's because we're scared. It's because we don't feel it's because
And you
we
want to
don't.
do it right or something, Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yes, yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh, sorry, I had a laugh at Jules. I can't say no to chocolate. Not happening.
I know,
Well,
honestly, you're crazy. No.
well, I'd got to the stage where I was, going down and buying a little block of chocolate every day. I'd hop in the
Yeah.
car, and it was really, sometimes we're feeding ourselves things that are not worthy for us, because do we really feel that we deserve that deep love? within, and that's what it's about. And do we deserve to really, have good things, um, and make sure we're looking after ourselves? Do I feel that I want to give myself that much love and care? And if we don't, well, how can we expect other things to say? Hi, my nose is itchy and I just ate the forbidden chocolate. Maybe that's what it is. Must be me picking up on you, Kim, eating chocolate. I love it, but I've actually been proud of myself and going, people have said, my daughter had some beautiful chocolate, some, nice, good quality. And I just went, no, I'm right, thanks. And I felt so good about myself.
Oh.
Now, and Jules, I agree, all in moderation. But the problem for me is if I start eating chocolate and I start hoeing in, well, the moderation kind of goes out the window. So
Everything in moderation, including moderation.
I know, I like that one, including moderation. Thanks, Danny Lee. I love it. Oh, so all right. So Belinda, let's see if if you really want to do some of these changes, these oils, they're like it's like like to get the fire going, you need the match or you need the ignition, and that's what these oils are. They like this ignition. There's something that's like they turn a light on inside us, and it takes the stress out of a lot of things, I can assure you. So I haven't seen Kaz's comment. Danny Lee wanted something in general. Let's see what Danny Lee presents. It's been on my ban list, but I don't think of the healthy alternative this time. So what I do is if I want to cut something out of my life, or if I've got something that I'm saying, right, this is the time to move and shift and change, well, then I say to myself, well, what will I put in its place? Instead of eating chocolate, what will I do? So I might go and get some almonds out of the cupboard, or my apricots, nice dried apricots that are organic, things like that.
If I'm not mistaken, craving chocolate is magnesium that your body is actually looking for. So there's that to consider too. So
exactly, yes. And when you look at your diet and making sure when you look at those things, all right, I'm craving chocolate, that's because I'm out of whack. So Jules, we will come to you. All right, so how are we
on Danny?
Danny Lee, a awesome girl.
So, Danny, perhaps you've really started to step into your energy, or you're trying to. You're really starting to say no, perhaps stand up for what you believe. I'm getting you really starting to try and back that, have that bite to back your bark sort of thing. And if you haven't, then it's time to really start to do that. And make sure, along with that, that you are, making sure that your intentions are clear to those around you and yourself. Really putting out what you want into the universe and making it clear so nothing can get in your way. There's a lot of like new, beautiful energy in front of you. So whatever it is that you are needing or seeking, it's available. You just need to make it known. Even the universe can't read your mind.
Oh, okay. And I've got gratitude. Thank you, universe, for always conspiring on my behalf. So we have this beautiful oil. Have you got any gratitude handy?
No, I can't find it.
And Danny Lee, sorry, I said you're in Shepparton, but you're not. You're in Hobart, so that's all right. You're close to Hobart. You've got your gratitude. So beautiful.
I'm so grateful.
Yes, I'm so grateful. Found my gratitude. So beautiful oil to put on your heart and to expand your energetic state of being in gratitude. So thank you, universe, for always conspiring on my behalf. And the other, and that's that beautiful blend. And the other oil for you is lime. I make time for quiet reflection. So do you feel a bit agitated? Do you feel calm? So depending on which I think actually you like to be calm, but there are some triggers that maybe make you feel agitated. And lime oil is beautiful. It's cold pressed from the rind of the lime. It's absolutely smells beautiful. It's in our blend called Stress Away. So no wonder it's in Stress Away, because it is so uplifting. It's beautiful, and it's a nice oil. I like to put it in my water. It's a good oil to make the flavour of your water taste really nice. Jules has
Lime water, I love it.
awesome. Good on you, Danny Lee. So reach out and we can get you organised with some of these beautiful oils if you are serious about making some really good changes in your life. All right, so next we have Megan Jane. And thank you very much, Danny. Hope that has got you inspired. Megan Drain Trenor, are you still with us? Where are you, Megan? I'll just go back. Let's know if you are still here. And we will see what messages we have in store for you. And then we have Manawa Norris. Are you still here?
Manny.
Oh, we're reaching out for some more. Awesome, Danny. Did I meet you at one of the expos in Hobart, or did you just find us on here? I love it when I find Tasmanians on here. I'm sorry, just eating cheesecake. Ah!
Yum.
Did you put any oils in cheesecake? I know the oilers love making beautiful, healthy cheesecakes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, hang in there, Manua, and Marlene, I will put your name down. Marlene Case.
Yeah.
So Megan Jane, what have we got for Megan Jane? Oh, family on here. That's awesome, Danny. I've met a few Tasmanians here. It's really nice when that happens.
I found you here too.
Yeah, I found you. I know. Tiffy and I found each other on Facebook on Spiritual Directory. Now she's my right-hand girl.
I was just thinking too, because it was the 4th of November, because it's remember the 4th of November that I made my first Young Living order. So
Yeah.
I've had a Young Living birthday.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
exciting. Tiffy certainly changed your life.
Yeah, that's right.
All these beautiful ladies.
It was Megan, was it, that we're reading for?
Yes, Megan. She's eating cheesecake.
Awesome. So that's lovely. I love that for you. I love that playful energy. So keep that going. That is going to serve you great. Just it's going to empower you and give you energy to move forward. I've got like a lot of things perhaps starting to bloom, maybe now, maybe soon. You're really going to start to reap the benefits of the things that you've been putting out there. And you're just going to start to fall in love with life and everything around you. I feel like that with this new energy, you're going to bring yourself new opportunities and new profits, whatever that means for you, to whether that means financial or whatever other thing that makes you feel abundant. That's coming. You just need to keep up that beautiful, playful energy and allow it to flow.
Beautiful. And I have got abundance for you, and you smelt that the other day. I am a vessel of abundance, and I allow it to flow through me effortlessly. So that is confirmation of what Tiffy just said. And eucalyptus, that's going to help you integrate. I plan, I clarify, I integrate. And when you go in that kind of a sense of, have a little bit of a plan or a procedure, that will help with the overwhelm. I plan, I clarify, I integrate, so that keep it in little simple steps, whatever direction you're heading into. And Jules Min, you love the starter kit. Fantastic. Who does not love the starter kit? It's fantastic. Okay, so let's see. Abundance, yes, love it. Thanks, Tiff, for the reading. Awesome. Now we're going to go back to Manawa Norris, and she's still here.
Many, darling.
I've put your name down on the list as well. Anyone who's interested in having a half-hour session with me, I can, actually, if you just go to my website, which I changed the banner, but it didn't, it's just khamilton.com, and you can book a session with me where you can have a clarity session, or if you just want a conversation around the oils, come and or just friend request me on Facebook and we can have a conversation. So who are we going with? Manawa.
Manawa. So Mana, remember how we were saying on the phone just earlier, you're like, oh, we should go for a walk, but I don't really want to. And I was like, that's probably because it's going to be good for you and it's going to feel good. Well, I've gotten here that you need to spend some more time outside. You need to do some grounding. You need to like embrace that beautiful flower power, stop and smell the roses, and just like surrender to the flow of things. I know that you're taking some time to really nurture yourself, and that's great. Allow yourself to play a little bit as well, and step into your individual self. Really allow yourself to find ways to walk to the beat of your own drum. And yeah, it's just going to bring a lot of like loving abundance into your life around you, and the things are just going to benefit outwards from that.
Awesome. And I've got White Angelica, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blend. And it's the one that, brings the angels in around and close to you to offer you some protection. I'm centered, protected, and safe in my body. And then the other oil is lemon. So my thinking is clear and concise. So it will help you move on from those feelings of being overwhelmed and confused. So it will help you think more logically and clear the way. It gives you a fresh perspective. Yes, reconnect with nature. I love that. Excellent. So that is helpful for you. And obviously you've had a good relationship with Tiffy. So you can have a conversation with her and see how you can get these beautiful oils too. So, Zeta, what do we have for Zeta next?
Ziti.
Everything's calm and I can hear the frogs. Ooh, what a wild ride we've had with weather.
I know. I've had so many different weathers today and it's changed again, actually. I've just noticed.
Yep.
ZT, I want you to take some time to reflect and really think about your skills and your abilities and how they benefit you and how they can benefit you in the future, and allow everything else to sort of that doesn't serve your higher purpose and that doesn't feel good and that you're not good at, that you don't need, let all of those unhealthy things slip away from you. Allow the cloud fog that comes with it to go as well, and give yourself reason to celebrate. Perhaps there is something coming up that a reason to celebrate. Jump into it, go for it. There are manifestations blooming on the horizon. You've got the spring card here, which signifies that everything around you is going to start to open up and breathe in new life.
Beautiful. And I have got Envision for you. This is the oil for creating your vision. It's a beautiful oil when you are going to sit down and bring your vision into planning. I allow to see what I need to see and I renew my focus. So it's time for you to bring those visions in and to sit down and plan it out and allow yourself to see what is possible. And the oil is black pepper. I choose to be accountable for my thoughts, feelings, actions, and words. And it helps with acceptance and helps you to move through denial and accept the situation. It's a good get up and go oil, a good one to get things moving. Put it on your feet. I've also been using black pepper in my salad dressings or in my spicy foods and things like that. So Jules Min, we've got you next, darling. Are you still here, Jules? Right on point. Thank you. Excellent. Thanks, Zeta. Where's our lovely Jules? And then I've got Marlene Case. Are you still here? And then Kim Jade. And Danny Lee, I would love to meet you in person as well. So, and you can actually do that by booking a session with me. Anyone who wants to spend half an hour and have a bit of time to get to the bottom of what's going on, please reach out and we can do that as well. In my website, khamilton.com, you will find a link there for a booking, or message me on Facebook, and I could even stay up tonight if someone wanted to chat with me tonight. So I like to strike while the iron's hot. So what have we got for the lovely Jules?
So Jules, I've got a lot of like motivation and momentum like coming up behind you, and you need to be able to receive it. It's sort of like when you are body surfing in the ocean, you need to be paddling before the wave hits. So you need to get onto that, and like you need to start pedaling so that you can catch that wave because it's coming behind you. And as you do so, I want you to do so without holding any resentment or anger or fear for the past or the future or those around you, and especially internally. I want you to move forward with an open heart and allow yourself to sort of just allow your wishes to come true, allow things to be. And with that, new opportunities, business ventures, whatever it is that you're looking for, they're going to start to appear.
Okay, and I've got gathering. The oil gathering helps us to feel balanced, supported, and it helps us to gather that beautiful, loving community around. It, maybe at the moment you're not feeling held and you need to reach out, or you need to maybe meet or connect with people that get you, so that they can help you build that confidence in yourself to move into that arena that you need. And the other oil is Raven Sarah, and it's about your boundaries and knowing that your boundaries are clearly defined, so that you move away from those tentative feelings and become more definite in your movement or your direction. Now, Marlene Case, what have we got for you, Marlene? Here we have you here. And then Kim Jade, I have got you next. Now, for those who are interested, at the end, we will have a little bit of a resetting your intentions and magnifying your ability to bring into your world what it is that you are seeking or desiring, because I believe that our desires are what we need to be led by.
So Marlene, are we feeling a little bit stuck? Maybe, perhaps. Maybe now is the time for you to sort of just relax a little bit and allow yourself to take time to just seek things that bring brightness in. Um, Whatever that means for you, whether you need to get out into the sunshine, open the curtains, bring in more color to the home, or even just your general life, play some music, dance around. I really feel like it's going to be good for you to get your body moving and allow yourself to just play and experiment so that you can bring in beautiful healing energy into your life.
Okay, and you've got the blend energy. I love it. So that bringing the energy into your life, I have unlimited energy that flows through me effortlessly. So do you feel that way, Marlene? Because energy will help you to gather that momentum and help you feel that you. I even get that sense to help you feel that you can conquer whatever it is that's on your mind. At the moment, I'm not sure whether you're feeling supported or you might be feeling challenged. Which way are you feeling at the moment? And Cypress is the oil that helps you to feel supported. So life supports me. It's a really good one to get that inner movement and inner flow of energy, so that you can bring into fruition whatever it is that you are seeking. I'm stuck until my house sells. Okay. So, um, even in the energy of you saying that, are you really stuck? Or is that what is on? That's what you're telling yourself? Because you might be, I just get this sense that you might be physically stuck in a situation at the moment. Maybe doors, opportunities, even in that time of feeling stuck, because there must be something you can do to utilize that time to open up for expansion. So yes, obviously grabbing some oils to help you move through those feelings of being stuck is something that would be of benefit for you. So that was Marlene, and now we have Kim. Are you still here, darling? Kim Jade, where is your? You went back too far. You have asked me. I have one, so let's see if you are still here. Thanks, Cedar. Often our heads, our thoughts, everything we say becomes, what we think is what we create. Where energy goes, or energy flows, where we, what energy flows, where we put put our energy in. So whatever we are thinking is what we are likely to attract. So what have we got for Kim there?
Kim, darling, I would like you to have a little bit of trust in yourself and a little bit of faith in the universe as you move forward. There's a lot of around you that is working in your favor, and it's going to bring in a lot of love, happiness, and bliss into your life. You just really need to be like your truly authentic self. Allow yourself to call in on your personal power, and that is the place that you're going to grow from the most.
There's beautiful confirmation. You've got two cards or two oils. They're both single oils. The first one is Palo Santo, and the message is, excuse me, I am empowered and cleared of any negative energy I may be holding on to. So it's time for you to go within and to get yourself into a meditative state and to remove yourself of anything that is going to be anything that's negative that needs to be shifted. And that's what Palo Santo does. A beautiful oil and very powerful, very effective for meditation and for clearing the energy. And the other oil for you is thyme oil. And the message is, I am a powerhouse of energy. So we were talking, Tiff was talking about energy. So we want you to find where you can be dynamic and step into your power. So that one is for you, and I hope that one supports your journey. So we're just about, we've gone a little bit of over time, but I'm going to ring my bowl. I've walked away with my stick somewhere, but I'll just use my hand. So I'm going to play my bowl and my chimes at the end when we're finished, so that you can take some beautiful breaths. Each time I ring my bowl, I want you to take a breath in and let go of anything that's not serving you, whatever it is, as you breathe out. So here we go. Breathing in and holding, and as you breathe out, let's go of anything that's not serving you, those restrictions, those non-belief in yourself. And taking another breath and bringing in some beautiful fresh energy, holding, and as you breathe out, relaxing your body and really shake out whatever it is that is stuck within you, that is not serving you, that is holding you in this energetic state of restriction. And one more breath. And with this breath, allow yourself to expand, allow yourself to shine, to be the producer of your life, walking your talk, being in your power through your beautiful heart for the good of yourself and for the good of others around you, so that you can walk in the pathway of your highest order. So thank you everyone for joining. And yes, Jess, that is how we chatted. When I first came on the show, I used to say, whoever wants to talk to me, I'll stay on after the show. So I'm actually here. If you would like a conversation, if you would like to get yourself some oils, if you are serious about saying yes to yourself and bringing in the best version of you possible, the best thing you can do is to treat yourself. And Tiff and I are here as proof of that, really.
It's true. Mhm.
It's true. It's true. What else can we say? And so is Jess here, and Zeet's here, and who else? Megan, and all those people who we've connected with. So do yourself a service and reach out and let's have a conversation. So from my heart to your heart, go forth and prosper.
Mhm.
Bye, everyone.